Hey guys, and welcome back, not to my kitchen this time, but to my bar. It is small, but it is mine, and the reason we're here today is because we're having a special holiday edition of Bobby's Kitchen, or Bobby's Bar, where we're mixing up something I'm calling a Big Kid's Candy Cane. The reason we call this drink a Big Kid's Candy Cane is because it tastes a lot like a candy cane. It's peppermint in flavor, but it has a little more complexity to that, a little more backbone, and a little bit of alcohol to keep you warm in the winter. Let's get started. We are going to start with one demerara sugar cube, that is like a brown sugar, and we are going to get some freshly boiled water. We want it to be good and hot. A couple ounces of that go in right in, and to that we're going to drop in one peppermint tea bag. We're just going to let this steep for a few minutes, create a nice a la minute peppermint tea. Some people, if they're making a lot of these cocktails for a party, will make a peppermint tea ahead of time and then chill it in their fridge, which you can totally do. But I wanted to show you how to make like one or two of these, because that's actually the more difficult thing. If you make a peppermint tea ahead of time, bang, bang, bang. It's all very simple. But if you only want to make a cocktail or two, if not too many people are having them, this is a way to get it one and done. Our tea is steeped. It's already smelling nice and pepperminty in here. Squeeze that bag out, make sure you get everything in there. That's all the flavor. I'm going to give it a little stir, make sure that sugar is dissolved. So we've essentially made a mint tea flavored with a brown sugar syrup right here in our glass, real simple. Let's move on to the complexity and the alcohol in this drink. This is coming from something called fernet Branca. This is an Italian Amaro. That's a class of bittersweet liqueurs, very popular in Italy. Every little small town in Italy sort of has their own Amaro that they make. It's like family secret stuff. They're very proud of it, and there are countless varieties. And I'm an Amaro junkie. As you can see, this whole second shelf of my bar is all different types of Amari. So you can really become a junkie about it, get all kinds of different ones. But I would say that fernet Branca is probably the most popular here in the States. It's the one that kind of started off the Amaro craze that we have now. If you don't know about the Amaro craze, you've been under a drinking rock, my friend. Fernet is what all the cool kids are drinking. And in Italy, they usually drink it straight after dinner as a digestivo, because it's made with like dozens of different herbs that really help you digest. But our American palates aren't quite used to that yet, so we usually mix them in cocktails. Lots of bartenders in America have been making all kind of cool things with Amari, so it's definitely worth giving a try. And if you have one of these on your bar, you'll be one of the cool kids next time people come over. Let's get that into our drink. It makes for a nice light drink too. I find this drink works great as a digestivo or an aperitivo because it's light. And as an aperitivo, it doesn't fill you up and it doesn't make you too drunk before your meal. It just gives you a nice little bit of alcohol and sort of opens up your palate for the meal. But also it makes a great digestivo because you have that mint tea and all the herbs in that fernet, which are great for digestion. It's great for an after dinner drink as well. We are also going to add just a touch of simple syrup. We don't want to go too sweet on this cocktail, but we need a little bit of something to round it out. We are calling it a candy cane after all. Mix that all together. We're going to top this up with a little bit of ice. Now we got to chill things down because we had hot tea, so just give it a stir in the glass till the glass feels nice and cold. And once you've got it chilled, you might want to add just a bit of fresh ice because some of that has melted. Last touch, just to round things out, create some smoothness, add a little depth. We have a touch of oat milk, which I like to just drizzle over the top. Creates this kind of layered effect that looks really beautiful when you serve it to a guest. Gorgeous cocktail. I like to finish it with a sprig of rosemary because what's more Christmassy than that? I always spank my herbs a little bit before they go in a drink. It releases their flavor. And let's give it a try. That is outstanding. I love the complexity, that little bit of bitterness and a little bit of sweetness from the Amaro, from that fernet Branca. We've got that mixture of demerara, which is that nice molassesy brown sugar, and then a little bit of classic simple syrup. That oat milk rounds everything out. It's just such a fun, Christmassy, candy cane tasting kind of cocktail, but nobody's gonna think like, oh, you're just serving me candy. This is a grown-up's drink, and it's fantastic. There it is, guys. Our Christmas cocktail is done. That was painless enough, and it's going to take away the pain. Merry Christmas to you. Chin chin, salute, buon Natale. We'll see you next time.